Hey guys, OJ here, bringing you guys our IBL Season 7 Week 5 battle. Is it Week 5? Because yeah, we're 2-2. Week 5 battle against Flame Horizon and his Minnasota Lycanrocs. Very cool dude. Be sure to go check him out in the description below. He is a very terrifying team, specifically versus us. I feel like I say that every week, again, because our team sucks. But this week in particular, I'll get into the matchup here in a second. There's one Mon that really just makes this matchup, like, impossible almost. It's going to be very, very, very rough for us to pull this one out. But I think we've built a pretty cool squad, so I'm hoping we can potentially snag one here in a pretty tough matchup. But I do want to do a quick little team builder just so you can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, and you know, what he can potentially bring, all that stuff. So you have some background knowledge going into the match. Won't be too long though. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Our team, if you did forget, consists of Ferrothorn, Lucario, Aromatisse, Cofagrigus, Raichu, Turtonator, Gmax Snorlax, Gothitelle, CRAWDAUNT, Claydol, and Cramorant. While our opponent's team has access to the Dracovish, Copperajah, Gmax Garbodor, Rillaboom with Grassy Surge. Recently picked that up, which is fun because we get to play that twice. Though we do have a pretty good matchup, in all honesty. Hatterene, Heliolisk, Colossal, Glaceon, Scrafty, Ditto, and Quagsire. Now, right off the bat, Dracovish. Dracovish bodies us. Dracovish is amazing versus us. Just because our team is so slow and fat, Dracovish preys on slow fat builds. I 100% expect Banded to come because after Rocks, I can 2-tap my Ferrothorn, even if I'm Fizdef, just because of how ridiculously powerful that thing is. So I'm really expecting potentially like an Adamant Bam set just because it takes advantage of our speed tier so well, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do against it. We have one pivot into it, and that's it. That's going to be our Ferrothorn, but we'll get into that here in a second. Copperajah, very annoying for us to switch into. Garbodor, Gmax, very annoying for us to switch into. I actually hate that thing. Hatterene can be a big threat. Ditto stops us from a lot of setup, and Quagsire is annoying for our setup as well. So, very peculiar matchup. We're going to have to come at it from a different angle, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up a dub. So, first off, we have our Ferrothorn right here. We are rocking out with the left... Oh, we also have CRAWDAUNT. We have our Ferrothorn here. We're rocking out with the leftovers, Iron Barb's ability, Iron Head, Leech Seed, Spikes, and Power Whip. EVs-wise, we are rocking out with a very fast Ferrothorn. We're max HP, 156 defense, and 100 speed with an Impish nature. Now, this speed is obviously for things like Hatterene, for things like Copperajah, stuff like that. Trying to catch those and obviously outpace them if at all possible. This is going to be our main Dracovish pivot. And being that we're not max Fizdef, he definitely does have a chance to 2-hit KO us with the you know, the Adamant Band Vicious Rend, which is terrifying, but that'll at least give us some intel on his set. If he's Scarf, he doesn't break us as well. I do like the Spike support in this game, specifically just to kind of chip those annoying things as they come in. Like the Copperajah, like the Dracovish, which has good natural bulk. Like something like a Hatterene, you know, really annoying threats like that, like the Quagsire, stuff like that. We have Leech Seed to help with our longevity, and the dual stabs are very good. Iron Head, obviously, because my opponent's team is very slow, and I don't really want to be Gyro Balling in, unfortunately. Just because that obviously doesn't do too much to something like Hatterene if it's running like a Trick Room min-speed set. So we should outspeed most Hatterenes unless he's running a ton of speed, and if he is, then he's missing out on a lot of bulk, and that's obviously nice for us as well. So that's going to be our Ferrothorn this week. Pretty important, and you know, slowing Dracovish's roll down. Next up, we have our CRAWDAUNT. We are rocking out with the Choice Band. Adaptability as the ability. Liquidation, Knockoff, Aqua Jet, and Close Combat. EVs-wise, we are rocking out with 76 HP, max attack, and 180 speed with an Adamant nature. This Pokemon breaks like crazy. My opponent does not have a switch into dual stabs. Knockoff, in particular, is stupid free versus my opponent. I mean, I guess there's the Scrafty, but that thing switches on the Crab Hammer once, and it's not looking too hot for the boy there. And if he's a bulkier Scrafty, we can 2-hit KO him with a Crab Hammer pretty easily and outspeed him. So that's obviously pretty nuts. Knockoff is much more spammable. We just click the knockoff button and we usually kill something. Aqua Jet's obviously a good priority. Close combat is nice for stuff like Copperajah. It also helps with, you know, a incoming Heliolisk if we think we can catch that. Though knockoff should knock out that. It also helps with an incoming Scrafty as well. So that's obviously super clutch. This is a mon that can really break through Quagsire if it expects us to be SD and it's unaware. And that's obviously clutch. And if it's water absorbed, we obviously can smash it with a knockoff. And it also means that it's not, you know, a big setup deterrent in this matchup. And I don't think water absorb will come personally, but you know, we'll see. Next up, we have our Gothitelle. Rocking out with the Chesto Berry, Shadow Tag ability, Psychic, Toxic, Cosmic Power, and Rest. EVs wise, we are rocking out with max HP, 100 defense, 44 special attacks, 12 speed and 100 speed with a calm nature. Now this thing can take on mons like Copper Jaw pretty well, install it its G-Max by Cosmic powering up on it as it tries to attack us. We can potentially beat a Copper Jaw 1v1 that isn't carrying Warwind or Curse or anything like that. We can beat down a Hatterene potentially with, you know, some Cosmic Power boost and then throwing off some big Psychics and things like that. We can beat Scrafty 1v1 if we get up enough boost and throw off a Toxic on it and it's not Shedskin. We can definitely beat that thing 1v1. So that's obviously super clutch, and I do expect Intimidate in this matchup. If not, CRAWDAUNT goes crazy, so that's fine as well. We can obviously beat a Quagsire 1v1 with the Toxic plus the rest and the Cosmic Power. This thing is a big nuisance to my opponent's team, and as long as it traps and gets rid of one thing, I'm completely happy with that. More so the Garbodor. It's here to kind of stall out the Garbodor's G-Max turns, throw up some Cosmic Powers, get off a big rest, and then really start stalling some things out. So I do think Gothitail's really, really solid in this matchup in particular. Next up, we have our Curtinator rocking out with the heavy-duty boots, Shell Armor ability, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Rapid Spin, and Draco Meteor. EVs wise, once again, we're rocking out with the Fistive Turtonator. Max HP, 116 defense, 108 special attack, 4 speed F, and 28 speed with a bold nature. Now this thing is just a nice Fizz Def check to things like, where is it? The Rillaboom. It switched into the Rillaboom really well. It can pivot in on the Copper Jaw, obviously, very well. Garbodor we can take hits from. It gives us a Rapid Spinner so that we're not stacked by Colossal, which is obviously super, super clutch for us. It gives us a decent pivot into a Scrafty, which is clutch. We can Will-O-Wisp that thing if it's Intimidate. We can obviously throw off big Flamethrowers and Draco Meteors. Otherwise, offensively, it's pretty decent in this matchup, despite not being super offensively invested. My opponent doesn't really switch into the dual stabs very well, so it's obviously pretty clutch. We can take a hit from a non-banned Dracovish. I'm pretty sure. I need to look at that couch just to make sure again. But I'm pretty sure we could take a hit from a non-banned Dracovish and obviously trade that and drop a big Draco on its face, which would be incredibly clutch. But yeah, that's going to be Turtonator this week. It's kind of just a catch-all physical check. Next up, we have our Claydol. We're rocking out with the Assault Vest, Levitate ability, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Knot, and Earth Power. EVs wise, we have 220 HP, 100 special attack, and 188 speed with a modest nature. Now, this thing is a good check to the Garbodor, and it's more so here to stop a Spexheliolisk from ruining our entire day. If we didn't bring this, Spexheliolisk is a problem, and I could definitely see it coming. It outspeeds literally everything and clicks a pretty free Volt Switch, being that our ground type is a Claydol, but I do want to bring this just in case, obviously, to deter it from doing that. We can definitely take any 2 non-spec Surf hits pretty easily. And then the coverage is pretty nice for my opponent's team as well. We have Grass Knot for the, what do you call it? We have Grass Knot for the Quagsire. We have Psychic plus Earth Power to hit most of the team. And then, what do you call it? We have Dazzling Gleam for the Scrafty, which is obviously super, super clutch. And we have another spinner, so we don't have to throw a spin on this, which is obviously dope as well. So that is going to be Claydol, obviously pretty solid in this in particular matchup. And then lastly, we have our Snorlax. We're rocking out with the Eye of Papa Berry, Gluttony ability, Facade, Curse, Recycle, and High Horsepower. EVs wise, we got 12 HP, 140 attack, 252 defense, 84 special defense, and 20 speed with an Impish nature. This is a great win con in this game. My opponent does not deal with Curse Snorlax very well at all. Facade plus High Horsepower hits the entirety of the team. A lot of the breakers are going to be special, like the Hatterene is one of the things he can really rely on breaking this. With a couple, that thing doesn't really break us very well at all. It has, like, you know, a Calm Mind or 2 up, and with a couple curses up, it obviously can't beat us under Trick Room, which is clutch. We can boost past the Copper Jaw. We can actually boost past the Dracovish as well, especially with our Gigantamax. We can definitely take that thing on with our investment. We're pretty much max defense, even though we're already cursed, which is obviously pretty clutch. We can boost past the Rillaboom. We can even boost past the Scrafty if it's a defensive Scrafty. So that's obviously super clutch. I do think Snorlax is really well once we eliminate that Scrafty in particular. If we can set up a curse or 2, we can either punch through our opponent's team or really set up an endgame to win with it. So that's going to be the team. I'll be right back with the matchup. Alright guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Flame. Let's see what he elected to bring and all that good stuff. Good luck, have fun to him, obviously. Hopefully we have a clean one. And hopefully we can pull out another dub. Keep our win streak going. Alright. Dracovish. Surprise, surprise. Dracovish. Copper Raw. Oh my gosh, there's no Scrafty. My thing wins. My thing. Garbodor. Cole. I don't know how to spell the rest of it. Heliolisk. Okay. So, let's see. What do we want to lead off with? Part of me really wants to lead off with Eugene, just because it kills something, man. It really does. The only issue is if he leads off with his Heliolisk, we're put in a pretty tough spot right from the get-go. Not the biggest deal in the world. We'll see what we can do about it. But, yeah, good luck, have fun. Hopefully, we can pull out a dub. And, yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to write down one of his mons, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I did. Dragovich, Copper John, Cole, Garbodor, Heliolisk. What's the last one? Bakugo. That is best case scenario. We do love to see that. I need to find out what this last one was. Quagsire. Got to write down Big Quag. Alright. I'm just gonna throw off a big knockoff. No reason not to. This thing will get 2-hit KO'd. I don't think you stay in. I kill you. In any universe ever. I don't want to give the Heliolisk a free switch in. CRAWDAUNT into Cold. So he's gonna switch. It's a free knockoff on something. Nice. Drop. Die. Let's go! Down goes the Helios. Turn 1. We do love to see that. That Mon was a monster versus us. It was Expert Belt. That definitely makes sense. That thing was a beast versus us. Like an absolute monster. Now, what do you go into? What do you go into? You don't really have much for this Pokemon. Now, next time I come in, I just click Liquidation and something dies, man. Something legitimately dies. So, that's obviously clutch. You can go into Copper, maybe? Does Copper take it? Yeah, that was clutch. We will take that. A voter. Alright. I can definitely see a G-Max fighting come out. I think I'm gonna go into my my Claydol. It doesn't do the most in this matchup. Garbodor. So he's gonna G-Max immediately. Now that Claydol, the Heliolisk is gone, Claydol is most definitely our most expendable member. Oh, that's not G-Max. I don't think it matters too much. If anything, it's better for us. Knuckle. So that's gonna do 2. That's obviously off of Drain Punch. Payback. Into Claydol, Dynamax at +1. Level 50. If he's max adamant, he kills us here. But like, I feel like that's fine. I'm just gonna throw a Psychic. No reason not to. Or faster. That's clutch. So he's gonna max Darkness here. So he does knock us out. That's fine. We're 119 speed, so I want to know if we got speed with our CRAWDAUNT. We definitely do. And do we outspeed with Gothitelle? We have a chance to, but it's not guaranteed. I feel like what I can do is I can just go Goth. And I can immediately Psychic. I know I live ahead of this. I really want to rest. But he could be he could be slower though. And that would obviously be an awful play. So he is gonna be faster. We should live this hit. We don't. Did he crit? Wow, I thought we lived that hit. Maybe my calcs are just off. But that was 3 turns, correct? And our Claydol and our CRAWDAUNT hit the same speed. Right? Oh, we don't. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Owen! Oh my gosh. Owen, Owen, Owen. Fuck, Owen. Owen, calc. I need to go into Turtonator. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. So we're gonna switch out. I'm an idiot. For some reason I thought my CRAWDAUNT, my fucking Claydol were the same speed. I'm a clown for that one. Won't lie to you. I'm an idiot. This Tantrum never kills us though. So I'm gonna Flamethrower. Thief. Just no item. That's pretty crazy. Now, is there any reason for me to not go for a Flamethrower here? Yes, because the coal. I mean, also no, because the coal gets revenged by Aqua Jet 1,000,000 times over. Get 2 hits. Let's go. Okay. So, despite my incompetence, we're still in a decent position. Garbodor's going to go down. We got rid of the Heliolisk as well, which leaves Dracovish, Copperajah, Cole, and Quagsire. Every time that our thing comes in, we claim a kill, which is obviously super duper clutch. We'll definitely take that. He's going to send out this. I'll let you kill me. I just let you kill me, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna click Wisp in case you like. Nah, maybe I should click Draco. Fisher's Friend. Okay. Unfortunately, we get no scouting out of that whatsoever. Life Orb, no, we get nothing out of that, which is obviously pretty terrifying. Let's see what we can do though. We're gonna leech up. Wow, me just sacking my Gothitelle and then having to take a bunch of damage on Turtonator for no reason was an awful play on my end. Like a really bad play on my end. Ugh, he didn't even bring a Dark type too. My fucking thing won. So we're gonna leech up on Bakugo, which is this guy. Okay. No, I don't want to be burnt. Is the only issue. Is this my opportunity to go into Lax? I feel like it might be. Yeah, I think it might be. I just can't risk the Ferrothorn or the thing, so he's gonna give his rocks up. That's fine. I think this is the turn in which I what do you call it? Rocks aren't that big of a deal for me at this point. I'm completely fine with rocks going up. I think I'm just gonna click Curse. This thing can't Toxic me. It can Wisp me, which is annoying, but like, not the biggest deal in the world, honestly. Oh shit, what's this? Big Quag. So he's gonna be unaware. Can we 2-hit KO Quag? If we're Dynamaxed. Now level 50. Oh my gosh, we played this early game so bad. We definitely don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Ferrothorn. Fortunately, I can't risk the burn on our other dude as well. It's toxic. It's fine. Now what I think I do is I'm going to double Eugene. This could be like potentially game ending, but we'll see what we can do. I think your play is cool here. Yeah, so we are going to switch. Go to Roki. It's going to be this. Okay. I kill you with a close combat. Clicking it. I'm clicking it. I don't have a switch into this. If it's Sash, you got me. What are you going to give me? Cole's going to go down. That makes our thing so much better. Our Pharaoh. Okay, if he gets the flame body... I feel like we auto-lose. I'm gonna be honest. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I need to switch out. I'm not gonna risk the flame body. No way, no way, no way. So, point stones are gonna slide into us. Rock slide's gonna come out. It's gonna do -2. So I'm going to Facade here. That's what? You switch in the Quagsire? That makes sense. So lefties is going to come out. We know he's lefties, which is obviously also super clutch. Go right back out into Ferrothorn. Now, this is a sticky situation, won't lie to you. Goes for an Earth Power. Don't get the Spit F drop. Fuck me, dude. So annoying. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Gonna leech. So he's gonna switch. What's he got into? Oh, go. Okay, we'll get a little bit of health out of this, which is dope. As long as we hit. Please hit. Please hit. Okay, cool. Dope. So we're gonna back up to full. And Ferrothorn is looking pretty solid in this matchup. We're looking like we're kind of poised to wall the whole squad, which is obviously dope. We need to get rid of the Coppers. Obviously, that thing is a big menace. But other than that, looking pretty good. Copperjaw's going to come out here. It's going to click Heat Crash, which is scary. Heat Crash. I don't think he's necessarily... Is he going to be heavy metal? Or is he going to be life? I mean iron. Sheer force. I mean, regardless, my play is to go out into Snorlax. I need to keep this for the Dracovish. Crash is going to come out. Nice. That's obviously clutch. We're going to eat Iapapa. I'm going to throw off a high horsepower. Don't need to curse here. Obviously, the Quag is chilling in the back. And as long as that thing's around, we're not curse sleeping. I kind of neglected that the first time I clicked curse, won't lie to you. But he's going to switch out into the thing. Get a little bit of chip off. Nice and 6. Part of me really wants to call the switch. Like, really wants to call the switch. I want to call the double. It's kind of no drawback. I could see him totally trying to double to catch the Ferrothorn. He's just going to Toxic. That's very interesting. I did not think that was the play. And Ferrothorn is like the freest switching of all time. It's whatever though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. How much do we do to Quag with CRAWDAUNT? Quag Desire. Not enough. And then I want to see Copper Raja. How much do we do that? We're going to go low 50. Knockoff kills max HP. I'm going to switch out this time. I did not think you would let me do that. But it's fine. Tis whatever. So yeah, he's going to recover that turn. I could have went into CRAWDAUNT, but there's no reason risking it, and I didn't 2-hit KO him. He could burn me, he could Toxic me, and I can still, at this point, take a hit from the Draco Boost, so that's obviously clutch. So we're looking at a pretty decent spot here. I think it's still definitely 150% winnable. So he's going to switch. Roti. Copper Raja. We're going to leech. Back up a little bit of health. Now we have this thing have its sash broken, so if he was a sash variant, we definitely kill with our guy. I think I'm going to go into Lax, throw off a big hit. See what we can do. And potentially win with CRAWDAUNT plus our dude. So he's going to go for Heat Crash. And once we kill this, I think Ferrothorn also wins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to max up. I'm going to click Max Quake. And then I'll click Gmax Replenish the next turn. I'm honestly fine with this. So yeah, we're going to max up. We're looking in a pretty decent spot. If we can just get some chip on this, we'll be in a really good spot actually. We just need to get rid of that Copper Jaw. That's smart though. He realizes that it's really important. So we're gonna do next to nothing there, unfortunately. But it's fine. We're gonna get the Spadef Breeze, which is, I guess, nice. Not the biggest deal in the world, but like it's nice. And we're gonna throw off some big old max replenishes. We should be faster than a no-speed Quag. So we're just going to Earth Power. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Whoa. And we're going to replenish one more time. He's obviously going to recover. We could pivot out on the recover, but it's fine. I think what I do is I guarantee put this thing in knockoff range, if at all possible. And I want to calc something while I'm sitting here. I think we do more with Facade, actually, which is pretty funny. We're going to use the last of our G-Max turn here, though. It's just fine. We're going to get back low, and I'm going to spam Facade until I drop. Try and put this thing in range of our CRAWDAUNT. I do want to see Adamant, Vicious Rend, Choice Band does kill CRAWDAUNT, which is pretty terrifying. I think what I'll do this next turn, though, is... So we're going to Facade there. And I think I might save this as sack fodder, honestly. Oh, no, it dies. Just kidding. I think we just have to hope he's not banned. I'm going to be honest. I think we have to hope he's not banned. I'm going to go for a knockoff. It should knock this out. And so we're just going to go down. Obviously, Vish is going to come out. If it's banned, I think we might lose. Just because Ferrothorn has taken the sufficient chip. What? What? I think we win. Okay. Down it goes. Choppleberry. So it was Chopple. So actually, if he stayed into our close combat, we were screwed. If this thing isn't banned, he doesn't kill us. Our place to knock off here. Be Scarf. Be Scarf for some reason. Be a random Scarf. Fish Ren's gonna come out. Live. Let's go, CRAWDAUNT! Oh my gosh, knock off. Let's go, CRAWDAUNT! We're gonna be able to pick up a nice 2-0 victory on the back of CRAWDAUNT. It was Choice Scarf. We were barely able to live that hit. GG's to Flame. That was very terrifying, but CRAWDAUNT just showing why it is a wall-breaking menace this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like. If you're new here, be sure to sub. Please go check out my opponent and his side and all the other coaches. They'll be linked in the description below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.